Hey again everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. Now generally on the channel we talk a lot about rations, freeze-dried, meals ready to eat, US, international stuff. But there's a lot of other products out there that could be considered short-term preppable approved, so to speak. Today in front of me I've got a selection of ready meals here. And they're all from the same company, but you know, they have like name specific like Prego, Campbell, and Pace. I found these just at a local grocery store and I thought they'd be interesting. Now these are all microwavable, but you could also boil these in pouch if you need to. So I would say application wise, I mean, again, short-term prepping, that 3 to 6 month window, maybe keep them around. And I think that these would be really good, like cheaper backpack meals. Let me think. I got these, they had them on sale for like a 10 for 10 type of deal. So pretty darn cheap and there were actually a lot of varieties. I bought 5 of them, but there were a couple of other flavors as well. I don't remember exactly what they were, but so for this video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of do like quick hits. I'm gonna heat these up and then I'm gonna taste them in front of you, and I'm just gonna do all 5 in one video. So we've got the creamy 3 cheese Alfredo rotini, and there is some of the nutrition facts on that. 370 calories. Again, pretty salt laden, but a decent calorie pack. And you know, when you're thinking about like a meal in an MRE, you know, honestly, this has more calories in it than most MRE meals, but this is 9 ounces, 9-ounce pouch of food there. Oh, there's a little readout there too. So next up we have Southwest style mac and cheese. This might be the first one I do. So this is a 300 calorie pouch. And there is some of the nutrition facts on this. 14 grams of protein in this bad boy. Next up we have cheesy chicken quesadilla. Rice, chicken, and beans in a cheesy sauce. 270 calories. And then there's some of the nutrition facts there. They're all going to be relatively similar. That so far is the lowest caloric pouch there. So next, home-style noodles and beef in a creamy mushroom sauce. 340 calories. And this might have the lowest salt content at 790 milligrams. Only a third of your daily usage, right? It's not bad. And last, almost dropped it. Last we've got marinara and Italian sausage rotini. So again, you're also seeing the theme, a lot of pasta, a lot of, you know, wheat-based stuff here. So a lot of carbs. And again, 350 calories. And there's the nutritional facts on that one. So again, like, I wouldn't recommend eating these every single day of your life, but a couple of different interesting flavors here, and again, they could be good for backpacking or like a short-term prepping event if you want to look at it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and just, again, cut together all 5 of these videos, and I'll eat them progressively over a couple days, and then yeah, we'll have a nice little video. So I will be back with more than likely Southwest style mac and cheese, because that sounds really good right now. So we'll be back with that. All right, so here we have our Southwest style mac and cheese warmed up. It's a nice little Ternach there on the side. And there we see our noodles. All right. Let's go ahead and try this out real quick here. Ooh, it is cheesy, and it is also super hot, so who wants to see me burn the roof of my mouth? Let's go ahead and try her. Okay, so noodles aren't too bad. They're obviously not going to be, you know, super nice, but they're not real mushy. Definitely cheesy, not real spicy. Basically just describe it as like almost just like a Velveeta cheese with a little bit of taco seasoning in it. Oh, it's so hot. But, you know, not bad. Not a ton of flavor. Could definitely use some pepper. And I believe most people would probably say salt as well. But for $1, if I took this on trail, I'd probably be pretty darn happy with it, I think. All right, so I'm gonna finish this up, and then we'll roll on to the next item. So yeah, see you in a swipe. All right, back with our second meal here. We've got the home-style noodles and beef. This is this was the other one that kind of made me think it might be kind of good. I do enjoy beef stroganoff, and this is kind of in the same vein. All right. Very hot. Very hot. So for only being microwaved for I mean, they recommend for a minute. These things do get incredibly hot in that time frame. All right. Very creamy. See little bits of mushroom, and those would be just using like your Campbell's condensed mushroom soup, I would imagine. There we go. Down the hatch. Wow. Very heavy. Very, very heavy. This is not something I would want to eat in warm weather. It just it just coats your entire mouth. So yeah, basically tastes like, you know, like Campbell's tomato or Campbell's cream of mushroom soup with little noodles. Noodles, again, they're not mushy. Consistency is okay. Little bits of ground beef in there. I mean, this would be nice on like a kind of a cold night, but again, it kind of suffers from the same thing as the what was it, the Southwest mac and cheese that I had. It's just not super flavorful. Definitely could use some pepper, could probably use some hot sauce, but I mean, it's not bad. I think I'd probably prefer this over the Southwest mac and cheese so far. But again, there's homestyle noodles and beef, number 2. So yeah, let's keep on marathon, and we'll be back with number 3. All right, so let's go ahead and check out our next meal here. We've got the cheesy chicken quesadilla, rice, chicken, beans, and a cheesy sauce. So I already het this up, and we'll open it now. I'd kind of wondered about this whole package. So it says on the back here, again, it's a little hot, but place, oh, and I drop it, it's hot. Place unopened. Unopened, so don't open it. It's supposed to be self-venting, but I didn't notice how that was possible. And I hadn't had any issues until this one, so I'm heating it up and I hear a big pop. I don't know, can't really see it real well up here, but it tore right up here, just popped. So I don't know if that's necessarily the self-venting you really want, because that was a little disconcerting. But, you know, it did pop, and I had been wondering if that was going to happen, and it did. Ooh. This might be the one that is possibly the most unappetizing looking. Got to kind of break it up there a little bit too. It's just brown. Doesn't smell bad though. So not a ton of beans looks like. Definitely rice, a little bit of chicken here. So let's go ahead and dig in. I'll try and find a bean too. Yeah, a little bit of corn there. Oh, it's hot. Okay, so first impression. Very cheesy. Kind of, again, that sort of like Velveeta kind of cheese taste. The rice isn't too bad. It's not like super mushy. Sometimes, you know, pasta and rice get mushy. but the rice isn't bad. Yeah, again, just very cheesy, not spicy. It does kind of have a little bit of a hint of like a Mexican sort of, you know, spice or like a taco seasoning or something. I'm trying to find a piece of chicken. Looks like another bean, but yep, there's a bean. Ah, here's one. There's a piece of chicken. That's not bad. It just has a consistency of like a canned chicken. So not very much in the way of chicken in here. There's another piece. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I could use maybe a little hot sauce, maybe a little pepper. I think for some people, it, you know, they might feel the inclination to dump some salt on it. I'm trying not to do that because they're salty enough as they are. But yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, it's just kind of like, just like a cheesy sauce with rice and beans. So it's not bad, but certainly not what I would call authentic. But yeah, this one, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Just could use a little bit of Tabasco. I think I'd be really happy. So, all right. Another one down. Let's go ahead and hit the next. All right, everybody, counting down. Here we go. Second to last meal. Already have it preheated up. The creamy 3-cheese Alfredo rotini. Let's go ahead and pop her open and see what this bad boy tastes like. All right. Yeah, it looks creamy, all right. I'll give you that. Also looks like the noodles have just disintegrated. All right. Now I've cheated with like a Prego or pre-made Alfredo sauce. Pre-made Alfredo sauce is not the same as a pre-made pasta, like a pre-made tomato-based sauce. Just never the same. All right. Time to burn my mouth off. Here we go. Yep, hot. So, yeah. Basically tastes like, you know, your standard jar of Alfredo. Not bad though. This one's actually pretty darn good. Rich. Very creamy. A lot of Parmesan in there. Maybe use a little bit more pepper. But the noodles have absolutely disintegrated. They're in pieces. And they're a little mushy. Not horrible, but a little mushy. So, very simple. Very simple, this one. But I think sometimes that's kind of what you need. You know what? I don't think it does need any more pepper. Now I'm eating on it. I think it actually has a pretty good balance of pepper in there. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. So, I'll figure out which one's my favorite at the end. But yeah, I gotta say this one's a pretty strong contender because simple, it's creamy, it's got cheese in it, Parmesan cheese, and yeah, pretty good, pretty good. All right, let's hit up our last one. It's the final countdown, folks. The last one, and then we're done. See you in just a bit. All right, last one here. We have our marinara and Italian sausage rotini. This one actually smells pretty good. Let's see. All right. There's a little bit of a look in the bag there. Let's get it out on the tray. All right. Whew. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. All righty. Another big old glob of pasta. You definitely smell the sauce and the sausage. So this one should be interesting. Looks like we're dealing with crumbles. Yeah, there we go. A little crumble of sausage as opposed to like sausage pieces, which I would kind of prefer, I guess. But hey, let's go ahead and try this out. Whew. So hot. Okay, first impression. The sauce is really sweet, which is off-putting. Try another bite just to confirm. Yeah, it's a really sweet tomato paste kind of sauce, not really like a thinned out, so very condensed tomato taste. Completely overpowers everything else. The sausage doesn't really have the bite of sausage. It did say sausage, right? Yeah, it says Italian sausage. Doesn't really have the bite of an Italian sausage. Just kind of tastes sort of like a Chef Boyardee meatball or something like that. Definitely get the Italian spices kind of deal there, which is fine. But, and yeah, I mean the noodles they're fine. They're a little mushy, but not horrible. But yeah, that sauce, ooh, it's very acidic, super condensed tomato paste type of taste, and way too sweet. Way too sweet for my taste. It's okay. I mean, obviously in an emergency or whatever, okay, fine. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's all, folks. I've tried them all. Tried them all. Finally, I don't know which one I like the best out of them. I think the Alfredo was probably the best out of the best because it kind of tasted the simplest, although very, very creamy. Yeah, I mean they're all kind of cheap microwavable food, but again, for our purposes here, I'm looking at this strictly from like, you know, short-term prepping sort of type deal. Also, another interesting kind of like food you could take out on the trail with you. It's something you can just boil if you wanted to take it out there, or you could eat it out of the package. So just another kind of cheap backpacking food, I guess. So anyway, folks, thank you very much for watching the sequence here. Hopefully video wasn't too long. Didn't feel like putting them out individually because literally the taste tests were like 2 minutes apiece. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the videos. All you subscribers are great. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the old button. Hit the bell if you want to get notifications, obviously, because YouTube doesn't do that for you. Excuse me, for you anymore. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed yourself, and then leave me a comment if you got anything to say. But I will catch you down the road, and we will, yeah, see you in the next video. See ya.